You're listening to Chris and Chelsea Afternoons on Wild Country 99.
So this is kind of creepy and kind of eerie at the same time. There's a new mother who recently heard a stranger's voice on her baby monitor.
Oh my gosh, that is the last thing you ever want to hear as a parent.
Because when you hear a strange voice, that person is probably in the same room as your baby, right?
Well, first, you're carrying that monitor around, right? And you're listening so intently for them if they're choking, if they're coughing, whatever noise it is, let alone to hear a stranger's voice.
The mom went up to the room. Nobody was in the room.
Okay, that's even creepier.
But she heard voices.
Right?
She unplugged the device, fearing that maybe it was hacked for some odd reason.
The Russian spies are talking to her baby.
She reached out to the baby monitor company. They're investigating the incident, trying to figure out what might have happened.
What? Does she have like a recording of what happened? Or is this all in her head? Like what?
It's in her head. You're not going to record that probably. I'm guessing it was some type of interference from another device.
And she heard strangers' voices coming from the baby monitor.
Just a strange voice.
What did it say?
The mom switched to a closed-circuit baby monitor just for peace of mind because she doesn't want to deal with that anymore. And I don't blame her, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what it said, but it could have been a ghost. I highly doubt that. I'm guessing some type of interference with a nearby baby monitor.
That is so creepy.
Maybe the same brand. I'm sure it's happened before, right?
I've never heard of interference coming through a baby monitor. Because it's a 2-way channel, isn't it pretty restricted? It's not going over a lot of other airwaves.
So let's try to figure it out. How common is this? If you have used baby monitors in the past, have you ever had something like this happen? Have you heard a strange voice or some type of interference on your monitor that totally freaked you out? So have you ever heard something eerie or maybe creepy or startling or strange on your child's baby monitor that sent you into a panic but turned out to be completely irrelevant?
Yeah. Becky just texted and she's like, I had twins last year. And she's like, so I was listening to that baby monitor like crazy. And I heard strange, heavy breathing coming through. I freaked out, ran into the room. It turned out to be the dog right next to the baby monitor with his nose shoved between the crib, just panting right into the baby monitor.
The dog goes outside.
Well, he was watching the babies.
But yeah, panting. That'd be like Daisy. She's loud as heck when she runs up the stairs.
I
shouldn't say run. When she hobbles up the stairs, she's out of breath.
14 and a half, man. Yeah, you can hear her. I'll actually listen. I'm like, is she coming?
Is this common or not? Is there such thing as interference on baby monitors?
Oh, Josh says yes, there can be wireless interference. That happened with our newborn a couple months ago. We heard a strange guy sound like a trucker.
Well, think about it. Between everything that's wireless nowadays, Bluetooth, everything wireless in your home, your TV, your cell phones, other people that maybe have baby monitors in your neighborhood.
Katie just texted and she's like, tree branches were tapping on our window. It sounded like fingernails tapping. She's like, that freaked me out.
Oh my gosh. 320-656-9453. Julie, what happened with you?
So my cousin, her little boy was like 1.5, 2 years old. Mm-hmm. And he was in his bedroom. He was supposed to be asleep. And she was in the living room. And she could hear, like, a man talking. So she gets up and she kind of, like, rushes in there thinking, like, okay, did some weirdo, like, break into my kid's bedroom? And he is sitting in his crib just, like, a blabbering away like a little kid does, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, who are you talking to? What are you doing? And he points to the corner and says, that man. There was no man in the bedroom.
Oh, I just got chills. I just got goosebumps.
Oh, I would get the sage. I would get the priest. I would get the pastor.
We need an exorcism.
I would get rabbi. I would, oh my God.
The kid's head's going to start spinning.
Talking to that man. Now I've heard of that where like they were talking to like grandpa that came down from heaven. That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Well, that is creepy. Beth, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Beth, you're up next. What happened with you and your baby monitor?
I'm just listening, and I'm over here thinking, oh, she's asleep. Well, I started hearing voices, and they didn't sound familiar to me. It got me to the point where I thought my house was haunted. I thought my house was haunted. Come the next day. The neighbors are walking past the front of my door, and I'm like, that sounds familiar. So I walk out, and they have a baby too. And I'm just like, do you guys have this kind of baby monitor? They're like, yeah. And come to find out, we actually both hear each other on both of our baby monitors.
What?
I knew it. I knew that could happen.
That's crazy.
The same brand probably uses the same channels or whatever.
Channels, technology. Okay. So, yes, more people are texting in. They're like, yeah, that'll happen. Technical glitches, external noises, but also that wireless interference. They'll talk to each other. I got to ask my sister if this ever happened.
So basically, other people can hear everything going on in your house, specifically your baby's room.
That's creepy.
Right.
That's creepy. Nicole just texted in. She's like, I heard running water one night, and this was going on forever and ever, and it turns out it was from the bathroom. She's like, so here I thought our baby room was flooding, but it could pick up the sounds from the bathroom down the hallway.
Ugh.
Just running water.
I'm just getting the heebie-jeebies talking. This is like, I didn't expect this to turn out creepy like this.
This is super creepy.
I guess it's one.
I'm so freaked out by the man in the room.
It's one thing to think about when it comes to baby monitors. You know, maybe don't buy the cheapest ones available.
Or maybe just live in the room with your child. Stay there. Just stay right there.
The baby sleeps right next to your bed. I bet.
I do love. My sister got the one with video, so that was really cool.
No, your sister's the type of person that would actually hire a camera crew that would hover over the crib.
I think they did.
She would do a live shot 24/7.
For little Tavy, she had one in the NICU.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people that are just helicopter parents. They want to be sure, they want to be safe at every step, and I totally get that, especially when it's your firstborn.
And then there's this girl, born in the 80s. There were no monitors, or maybe there were, and I broke out of my crib. They heard banging, and I came downstairs with 2 parts of my crib in my hand.
Well, we're the third children, so it's like after the first, like,
no,
whatever.
I'm number two.
She's not in the crib, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. She just shows up with part of her crib.
I've got 2 others. Let's not worry about it.
See, we turned out fine.
All right, so if all these businesses are going to bypass Halloween and Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas, let's put together a song to celebrate both at the same time, Halloween and Christmas.
Wow.
You know the old Christmas song, Deck the Halls, right?
Love it.
We're going to do Deck the Halloween instead.
Uh-oh. Okay.
To celebrate the new holiday, which mashes Halloween and Christmas together. Are you ready for this?
Let's do this.
Pay close attention to the lyrics. They're going to make sense once you hear it. Here we go.
Deck the homes with toilet paper. Halloween. Time for an illegal caper. Halloween. Tossing eggs and then we all scram. Halloween. Hope we're not on Karen's door cam. Halloween.
Verse 2.
Teens are doing ding-dong ditches. Halloween. Girls dressed up like smutty witches. Halloween. Naughty costumes, oh so daring. Halloween. Creepy husbands can't stop staring. Halloween.
There's more?
See the house with ugly pumpkins. Smash them all, they're country pumpkins. Screaming kids that cry like pansies. That's the cost of freebie candy.
I actually like that song better than Deck the Halls.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Ha la 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 Halloween. So Chelsea is wondering if the brain drain questions are too hard this year.
Right.
I don't think they're much different than they've always been. I don't know.
I didn't think they were that bad either because we practice when we're at home. And I'll be feeding the dogs. I'll be doing a million other things, and I get majority of them. But I'm wondering, Chris.
So we decided to bring in the brainiac around the radio station here. We're trying to come up with a guy that pretty much knows everything when it comes to useless knowledge. That person happens to be Jake Judd
Jake
from the
Judd.
newsroom.
Well, you must talk to my mother because I am known as the Cliff Clavin of the Judd family. If everyone remembers the Cheers show,
So you know trivia pretty well, correct?
I'm a guy you want in your trivia team. Yes, this is a true story.
See, that's what I thought. So I was like, let's do a test run on Jake Judd and let's just see how this goes. So, Jake, are you ready to play the brain drain?
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
know how it works. Answer 10 questions in 60 seconds to win $1,000. Except you're employed at the company, you're not going to win $1,000.
Well, maybe you get me a soda out of the soda machine or something. Let's make this for something here.
That's
Come
fair.
on.
That's fair.
All right, you can pass as many times as you want to. Don't pass too much, though, otherwise you'll run out of time. If you get one wrong, you're going to hear this. And then we send you on your merry way.
Okay, so I can't get anyone wrong. Got to keep going. All right.
That's right.
If you're not certain, just say
Hit pass.
So
Okay.
that way you stay alive, I guess, right?
Okay.
All right.
Chelsea's going to ask the questions. The timer will start after she completes the first question. Jake Judd, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Jake, I'm on your side.
Your brain drain starts now. Good luck.
All right, Jake, first question. What organ pumps blood through the body?
A heart.
What's the capital of Mexico?
Mexico City.
What's the largest planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
What is the name of Mickey Mouse's girlfriend?
Minnie Mouse.
Who wrote The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn?
Tom Sawyer.
You actually sounded too confident with those answers.
Gosh, you were
Okay, who wrote Huckleberry Finn? Oh my gosh. He was born in Hannibal, Missouri. Oh, I can't remember. He was a journalist out west first before I could give you the whole guy's biography and I can't say the name.
first name rhymes with Spark.
I know Spark. Come on, just give it to me and then I'll cry.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain, there it is. The lining the Twain. He took his name after lining the Twain. Yep.
Okay.
Mark Twain.
Don't solve this other background.
Let's pretend that question didn't happen and keep going. I want to see how well you do.
Okay.
it.
Sure.
Okay. What's the chemical symbol for water?
H2O.
What color do you get by mixing red and white?
Pink.
Who wrote Harry Potter?
Pass.
Who was the first man to walk the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
How many days are there in a leap year?
362. Dang it!
How many days in an actual year, Jake did?
365. So 362 is 3 minus, and we've really got, let's see, 20. Yeah, 2 minus. So 363, I should have said.
No, 366.
366. Because I got this profession because I was told math wasn't involved.
February.
All right?
February 29th gets added to the calendar. You
It's
get
only
one extra
one
day in
day.
a leap year.
You know?
Okay, hang on. We got a few more.
Let's finish the
What's
rest.
the largest mammal?
No, they are too hard, okay?
I believed in you. I was rooting for you.
Okay, keep going.
What is the largest mammal on Earth? Not Chris Valentine.
Blue whale.
There you go. Who sings the song Tennessee Whiskey?
Pass.
Okay. What's the capital of Spain?
Madrid.
What's the hardest natural substance other than Chris's head?
Iron. Oh, no, diamond.
Oh.
You know what? If you were actually playing for real,
That would have
because you gave that answer first, even though it wasn't your final.
But diamond is the hardest. Okay.
And the final one.
Jake, if you don't know this one, how many letters are in the English alphabet?
I think 27. Is it 26? I don't even know.
You're adding to the alphabet. If you would have actually gotten to that one and lost on that one, being a professional journalist.
Well, we use the term professional quite loosely around these parts, people.
He did. It's 26. It's not 27.
26, and then I guessed a 27. I don't know. How many letters? About
That's
there.
why we call it the brain drain. Chris, maybe we need to do like a kindergarten version. I feel like
I don't think it's too hard. I think what happens, guys, is you get the pressure. It's the stressors.
Yeah.
Because these are pretty common questions, I think.
we're not even pressuring or stressing you, are we? Maybe we are with the lights and everything.
I think once you get confident, you get on a roll, your mind just is like, you're going to blurt something out without saying Pat. And it's tough.
And that's what happened with the Tom Sawyer thing. I'm just like, no, that's another.
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
But thank you for the entire history.
I've been to Hannibal. I've
Twain.
been to Hannibal, Missouri to see Mark Twain's original home. Yeah.
Oh, you just didn't know what book you read.
I just couldn't remember his writing name. Yeah.
Geez, Jake, you've had quite a week so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough week.
You lose a pet, you get a flat tire, you have to buy a whole new set of tires.
Yeah.
You don't win the brain drain. Man.
Hey,
Could have used that $1,000 would have covered them tires. God.
And he's still beating me at fantasy football, so there's that, Jake. I did get my first win after 7
I
losses.
saw that. I did see that. Congrats.
Thank you. I was 0-7. Now I'm 1-7. So there's hope. There's hope for me. There's hope for Jake, maybe Chris, and the brain drain.
See here, Chelsea, what we need to do now is you need to trade me all your good players for all my crappy players, and if I go on and win the championship, I'll split the winnings with you.
Vetoed.
I'm not that dumb.
I'm not even a commissioner. I'm going to veto that.
All right.
While you guys are talking nonsense over here, I'm going to go to my office and kind of hold my championship trophy from last year.
Oh, wow.
So.
And I know. It was mine. For those that don't know, nobody cares. Chris beat me in the championship game, and I had a much better record, and that's my trophy he's holding on to.
His name was
Actually, no. Hey, at least I didn't lose the brain drain, Jake.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I'd like to see you compete in the brain drain.
All right, Jake. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to put myself out there. So, all
right.
Jake, thanks for playing, and
Thanks, Jake.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you saw this, but Justin Bieber was live streaming on Twitch the other day.
Oh, okay.
When he went on record, he claimed the act of thinking about other women when you're in a relationship counts as cheating.
He wouldn't be wrong.
Why would he say that?
It's emotional cheating.
He said, even if you think of a woman with lust, it's the exact same thing as physically doing it.
Whoa. Well,
I disagree.
you really do. If you are fantasizing about another woman, that's what thinking is.
Is it fantasizing or is it
the
just
same thing? If you're thinking about her,
It's not. It's like it's just impure thoughts.
yeah, impure thoughts.
Everybody has those every now and then,
That's how
right?
it starts. No,
Oh, you're telling me you don't look at dudes every now and then? You're like,
I really don't.
like, who's the dude that you're always gawking over?
Well, that's different.
Oh, that's different.
That's different.
That's Chelsea's hall pass.
If you're
That's
like, wow, look at that six pack, or wow, whatever. But I don't have that romantic or whatever. Like if you're drooling over them, I don't drool.
I don't drool either.
Yeah. But it's not you're supposed to capture that thought and you're supposed to repent against it. Now I hate when I'm out and I see guys openly gawking other women.
Like doing the full neck turn around.
front of the person that they're in a relationship with, and it's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Now it's fun, like when you and I laugh and giggle about, that's one thing, but if you're constantly doing that, like come on, what are you even doing right now? The next step is to physically cheat.
But it doesn't mean you're going to physically cheat just because you think about it.
That's how it starts, though.
Well,
so
of
then
course that's how it starts.
How can you pick and choose which time that person's going to follow through with their thoughts, or if they're just going to hold their thoughts?
Like you can't admire someone's like beauty or
like when we're watching Love Is Blind, and I watch Chris's eyes when he's saying, "Wow, she sounds."
I hate this season.
She
by the
looks
way.
so sweet. She looks so sweet. I'm like, okay, eyes up. Like
she looks so sweet. She looks like she just looks so smart.
But if you're
says no one ever when watching Love Is Blind.
And for women, it's different. I think guys are very visual. They're very, very visual.
Okay, it is totally different than women.
Mm-hmm.
But for Justin Bieber to say that, it's like he's saying that just because he has to. He's trying to look like the good guy here.
Well, at least he's doing something right with his life. He's turning things around.
You got a point there.
Yeah.
So let's find out. Is it cheating to think about a member of the opposite sex when you're in a committed relationship or maybe a marriage? 320-656-9453. Calls and texts welcome. What do you think most people are going to say?
Well, it depends on the thoughts. If you're just thinking about somebody, like if I'm thinking about a coworker, it doesn't mean that I'm like romantically thinking about them in like that way. But if you're thinking about them like, oh, like that.
Now I'm thinking about people here in the office.
Yeah.
Trying to think of who you're talking about.
Should we go through? Yeah, see.
Hey, Jake, you're happily married, man.
God. I mean.
So we'll take your calls and texts. We'll dive into this and we'll do our own little survey and find out if people think the same way as we do. Ooh. We'll do that coming up next with Chris and Chelsea. So is it cheating to think about a member of the opposite sex when you're in a committed relationship? Justin Bieber went on record saying, absolutely it is. It's the exact same thing he said. The exact same thing as physically doing it and physically touching someone, which I don't agree with at all. There's two different things there. You're physically touching somebody and then you're mentally thinking about somebody.
But I would argue that if you're thinking impure thoughts constantly, and even though you're not acting on them, that's not right. That's not okay. You need to work on that. That's breaking moral ground. And it's the edge. It's the edge.
So we're asking for your thoughts. Calls and text 320-656-9453. Do you agree with him? Is it actually cheating? Having impure thoughts about somebody who's not your partner?
I'm calling it right now that women feel very differently than men about this.
That's very true. Mm-hmm. Two different creatures.
Yep.
By the way.
We are made differently. We think differently. We approach things differently. I'm going to tell you right now, all the women are going to be on one side and guys are going to be on the other. Dang near.
That's what I'm looking at right now with all the texts coming in. I can tell who the guys are texting in just based on their response.
No.
And then I can see.
I think about other women all the time. That ain't cheating.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a shot in HE double hockey sticks with Megan Fox, okay?
By the way, she's available, I think, too. I don't think she's back with
Not for you.
With Freak
and
Show.
not for 99% of the guys on this planet. I can tell you that right now.
So you don't think about Megan Fox, guys. All right, don't.
Jessica Alba.
You don't have a shot anyway, so don't worry about it. 320-656-9453.
Lord.
Nancy, you're up first. What's your take on this?
Hello. It is absolutely 100% cheating.
Oh.
Thoughts definitely lead to actions, and actions are not good. Once you think about somebody else, then you're not thinking about your significant other anymore.
True.
He was thinking about somebody else, it turned into actions, and then we ended up getting divorced.
Oh.
Yep.
So
I'm sorry, honey.
Well, not everybody. Just because you think about it doesn't mean you're going to act on it.
Or you're stupid enough to share that you're thinking about somebody else.
I mean, there's certain people that I run into that are just rude that I just want to just smack upside the back of the head. I think about it. Does that mean I'm going to go do it? No. That's physical assault.
But if you think about that enough, at least you stop yourself. But why don't you change your thoughts too?
I enjoy thinking about it because I would love to actually act on my thoughts
It would break my heart if I found out that my significant other was thinking about other women in inappropriate ways all the time, even if they didn't act. It would break my heart. I'm getting teared up just thinking about it right now.
John just texted in right now. He's like, does it matter if it's emotional thoughts or if it's just physical thoughts?
Aren't they kind of the same? Like when you're attracted to somebody or you're thinking about somebody, that's how it is for a guy. They're wired visually.
Just for visual, they probably don't really emotionally care about the person. It's just what they're looking. Yeah, I mean.
And what if they're not intimate with their spouse and then that's all they're doing is they're thinking about other women all the time?
I didn't think this topic would be this deep today, but apparently it is. Man, I don't know.
Control your thoughts.
Texts are still rolling in. A lot of people have been saying this.
Janice says fantasies are pretty common. She's like, it happens, but she's like, but if you go beyond that, and if that's what you're obsessed about, and then you stop thinking about your spouse in that way, she's like, that's kind of cheating too.
So guys, if you're gonna have a fantasy about someone, you can't go past first base in your thoughts.
Chris,
what is that? What you're saying?
You shouldn't be thinking about anybody.
All right, don't even go to first base.
No.
You stumbled out of the batter's box and you fell down. There you go.
Wow.
What? I'm just saying.
Season's canceled.
Ashley, what do you?
Sports are canceled.
Ashley, what do you think?
I personally think that it's kind of human nature to think about other people. I think it's what you do or how you act on those thoughts that could potentially be cheating.
Right.
Yeah, I think even, there's certain celebrities where they catch your eye, and I think that that's honestly a completely normal feeling. Again, it's kind of what you do with that feeling or thought that really matters.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, Ashley. Thanks for the call. So are celebrities, are they different because they're not accessible? Like if you see Emily at the bar and she's a bartender and you go to that bar all the time and you're like, she's accessible and she's not a celebrity, so maybe you have a chance. That's different, obviously, than looking at Megan Fox.
So it's okay to objectify certain humans, just not the rest of them.
No, it's not okay, but it's what happens, though.
Yikes. I agree that it is common. I agree that it is kind of a natural form of things, but
it's like the people, have you ever had like hall passes with your partner being like,
oh, those make me sick to my stomach.
Here's your hall pass.
Gross.
If you ever meet The Rock, he's your hall pass.
And I see, and I wouldn't, even with like celebrity crushes or whatever you call them. Like I still wouldn't because there is an emotional connection. Am I the only loyal person out here who puts on blinders when she's in love and I'm committed to somebody? Am I the only person who's then not turned on by other people?
There's a lot of people that are texted in right now saying that it's wrong to have impure thoughts and
Thank you.
fantasize.
Gosh, I'm like, am I the only one? Is that why I would get cheated on all the time? Is because I'm the only one who puts on those blinders and can stay faithful. I don't get it.
I don't know if you're the majority, but there's other people that think like you, Chelsea. So I think that's where we have to leave this.
Now, cheating on your diet. Yeah.
Having impure thoughts about pizza and eating lots of it.
There's an analogy we can roll with, all right? I've been on this diet now forever, but when I look at that seafood tower, when I look at that bottle of champagne, I'm thinking,
you acted on it like that right there.
Like,
You're like,
done. When you put those wings in front of me the other night.
You didn't even have time to fantasize about it. You just went right for it.
All right, when it comes to my man, I am faithful. When it comes to my diet, that takes a heck of a lot more discipline.
There you go. Perfect. So I am not starting this old husband thing out in the right foot.
No, you're not.
I forgot my ring again today on the counter in the bathroom.
I saw it, and you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna harp on him. I'm not gonna nag.
I actually had a dream about that last night because yesterday I forgot the ring too.
You did.
Because the wedding was this past week. I'm just not used to wearing a ring. I'm not. It's gonna, habits take a while to form, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's fair. We were only engaged for like 5 months.
A lot of people are probably asking, like, why do you take it off in the first place?
Because you don't want it to fall. It's almost fallen down the drain a couple times.
Well, because it's bigger. It's thicker than any ring I've ever worn in my life.
Good.
And I picked it out. I like this one. I didn't know how thick and how heavy it was gonna. It's like.
And
it's
it
like
has
titanium.
An inscription. It is. It's custom made. It's titanium. I got it for a great price.
I mean, Superman couldn't even break this.
Darn tootin'. And that's why I got it from my man.
So
you just don't wear it.
It's just really heavy, and then when it gets wet, it slides off my finger when I wash my hands. So I take it off when I shower, and then at night I put it next to yours.
Yep, on the little cat butt.
And I remember I woke up this morning, I was brushing my teeth, I looked at the ring, I'm like, I'm not going to forget it today. Not going to forget it. One thing leads to another. I go down and get some coffee. I start working from the home office, and next thing you know, I'm at work, and I'm like, ah!
I noticed it this morning.
So then I sent you a text.
You did.
And I'm like, guess what? Can you bring my ring in for me?
And then you sent me like a little cry emoji. I was like, I can't even be mad. So I'm laughing about it. I mean, pretty soon you'll get the callus. I got a question though. Like, does anybody else's finger shrink as they're wearing their rings? Because your hands will swell up and then they'll also like retract and shrink and they go back and forth. But I've noticed on my ring finger, I've worn a lot more rings than you have. I wear them almost all the time.
Yeah.
But I noticed like my ring finger is like shrinking where the ring is. Is that normal? Is that healthy?
It's because the ring is so darn big, Chelsea. That's got to be the reason.
Well, I'm wondering because I had a couple other rings that were like maybe a little bit too tight or whatever.
I don't know.
Because you don't want them to fall off.
I don't know if that happens. Maybe somebody can text in. Maybe it's happened to them. 320-656-9453. I was talking to my older brother. He's been married for 20 plus years.
Yes, and he wears his ring.
And he has a gold band.
Yep.
He wears it because he physically can't get his off. You know when you tie like a rope around a brand new tree?
Yeah.
And then 20 years later, it grows around the rope.
See, and that's what I'm scared that's going to happen.
That's basically his ring. It's like, I'm like, there's no way
rope around a tree.
He couldn't get that off if he tried.
Oh, man. I've heard horror stories of people who've had to get their rings cut off of their finger. So you want it tight enough that it's not going to, technically you should be taking your rings off when you're washing your hands.
Right.
But then people forget them all the time in restrooms, bathrooms, at the airport, at restaurants. You know, when you're taking it off, you set it to the side or whatever, especially you who've only been wearing that thing for like a couple days now.
Well, if I wore it consistently, maybe it'll help. I'm gonna try to do better moving forward.
All right, honey.
And it doesn't mean I'm not married if I'm not wearing it, right? It's just, it's
it's not my first rodeo. I know who you belong to.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all good.
That's my ring problems for the day. Okay?
I gotta say, it looks pretty nice though.
It does look
at
pretty
you
good,
just smacked it again.
Yeah, there you go. I like hitting it on things.
Yeah, see, you know, it's titanium.
Okay, we're done talking about rings for the day. So apparently today is the day that experts are warning that the extraterrestrials, the aliens, will reveal themselves to us here on Earth.
Hang on.
They're going to reveal themselves.
I thought this already happened like 5 or 6 times.
No, today is the day they've been waiting for a long time.
Okay.
I haven't
October 29th of 2025.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Well,
the aliens have not revealed themselves to us.
Are we the aliens?
We could be.
Oh.
I know some people that could qualify as aliens.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because they're weird. Actually, I got Oh, we got an update coming in right now.
Oh.
This is kind of breaking news. I guess somebody has actually revealed themselves. An alien has. This is the first audio coming from the scientist that was actually talking about this day.
If it is alien technology, this object is targeting the inner solar system, and, it will pass closest to the sun on October 29th.
Audio from interstellar object detected. Downloading now.
Here it comes. Here
is the first official audio from 3i Atlas.
Wow.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
No!
Every time.
I knew it was them behind that scam.
They don't even have cars in space.
My gosh, how dare they? Go back into space.
Bye. E.T. phone home.
We don't need you.
Get out of here.
So I see a lot of videos online of people, specifically parents, specifically moms, just saying that other parents have basically ruined Halloween. We shouldn't even do Halloween anymore, according to some.
Yikes. Oh, because it's trick or treat versus trunk or treat, right?
Exactly.
Is it like the candy argument or what? What are they mad about?
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that nobody really does it anymore. Like, how often do you see kids going out alone?
Like never.
It's like
never.
They have to be with a parent or adult now. Whatever happened to back in the day when we just went out, did our parents just not care?
Well, remember I told you my dad would follow us in a van.
Or that's not creepy. Was there windows in the van?
Yeah, and then it wasn't white and he wasn't handing out candy, but he would pick us up, he'd drop us off at the end of the block, and then granted there are 4 of us, right?
Yeah.
So then we'd all look out for each other. We go every single house, and then we'd meet him back at the van, and then we'd jump in, and nobody questioned that back in the 90s.
Well, that's a good idea.
And then we go to the next one.
My parents didn't even do a van. You just
went.
We literally went around the entire city.
Different times,
miles.
Man. Different times.
We would actually go up to white vans with no windows that had something painted on the side that says
free
candy.
No,
we would knock on the van, trick or treat.
Somebody, I was talking about this with a girlfriend the other day, and she's like, with technology and with, the disappearances and all the things that happen, I think parents are just too scared to let their kids go out in this world full of strangers.
Here's another Halloween TikToker that loves Halloween saying that modern parents are ruining the holiday.
Some of y'all parents have ruined Halloween. Halloween was the greatest night. And now nobody's home because everybody is out with their kids, standing on the sidewalk with like your $40 drinks, like, oh, don't step on the grass. Did you say thank you? It is Halloween night. Let your kid eat the candy. You are ruining the best holiday ever.
That's true. And then they get back home and then the parents ration out the candy. Now you can't have too much. Let them get a stomach ache.
Let her buck, man.
It's just it's out of control these days.
Do what you want. I took the girls, the pups, trick-or-treating last year. It just started off as a walk with their costumes.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, there were people coming out, because there's no kids. People were coming out of their homes, chasing us down with bags of dog treats. And Daisy and Delilah thought they were dressed as Baby Shark and a chonky mermaid. And I was Ursula. It was like the best night of our lives.
I feel there's more dogs trick-or-treating now than kids.
We had so much fun.
Man.
I loved it. It's the only time that I would love people to chase me down the street is to hand me a milk bone for my 2 beautiful dogs that are dressed up.
That's cute.
We had so much fun.
Hey, shout out to all the kitty cats out there today.
Oh, meow.
It's their day. It's National Cat Day today.
Oh.
I feel there was already a cat day earlier this year.
Maybe.
Are there more than one?
There is. I know for a fact there are 3 different days I've already celebrated this year for the dogs.
Yeah.
Including Dalmatian Day for Daisy.
So there's probably National Cat Day, International Cat Day.
Right.
There's probably Black Cat Day.
There's probably Kitten Day.
There's probably Calico Cat Day.
Yeah. Wow, you know your cats.
For those that love cats.
You love cats.
I grew up with cats. I'm used to cats.
When I first met you, like that Christmas, you wanted a kitten for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you serious? And we actually picked one out.
And I'm surprised you didn't talk me out of it.
Why? I tried. I gave you a code word. I'm like, if you don't want to get this cat, just tell me that we'll have to think about it. And then we went home with her.
But then for a lot of people, some people treat their cats better than they treat the rest of their family.
Well, yeah, because they're royalty.
It's not just dogs. I imagine it goes something like this.
It's already National Cat Day again? I guess it's true what they say. Time flies when you're cuddling with your little furry snuggums. What can Mama treat you with today? How about some nice deep scratches up and down your back? Or maybe I'll just stare into your eyes, stroking your ears while whispering how much I love my scrunchy cuddle muffin.
Honey, it's raining outside.
Oh, hold on a second. I don't care if it's raining outside. You can walk to school. You're a first grader. Act like it. I love you so much, my furry squish angel. Yes, I do. Happy National Cat Day.
So yeah, cats.
I'm guessing people who hate cats grew up with a mom who loved them too much.
Cats are favorite, I guess, when it comes down to it.
It's their world. We're just living in it, man.
So from us to your furry little feline, wish them a happy cat day today.
Give them some tuna.
There you go, some scratches in the head. So personally, I think this TikTok trend is ridiculous, as most are.
But every once in a while, one lands.
A lot of people do them, though. That's why they're trends on TikTok.
Trending.
It's the bird theory. It's a test that's supposed to show how into you your partner really is.
Okay.
Is your relationship going to last?
We should have did this last week, is what you're saying.
We probably should have.
Before we got hitched.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm trying to think how I'd respond if you were to ask me this question.
Oh, okay.
Here's a TikToker explaining it. Check it out.
What is the bird theory? This theory is going super viral on TikTok right now because apparently you could tell how strong your relationship is by testing it out. The way you could test this theory is with a very simple prompt of I saw a bird today, and if your spouse turns to you and starts asking questions about the bird, that means your relationship's in good standing.
And if
that makes sense.
It's so stupid.
That makes perfect sense.
It is so dumb.
That makes perfect sense.
What do you mean it makes perfect sense?
Are they listening to you? Are they attentive to you?
It's a stupid bird.
Or are they just blowing you up? But
what's interesting about it seeing a bird?
Well, see, there's the thing.
I don't think I would ask a question.
It's a little thing, all right? If I were to ask that, I think 9 times out of 10, you'd have some sort of question back.
Do you think so?
I do. It depends on when I catch you, though. If you're in the middle of a football game, then you are definitely not going to care about if I saw a bird or not.
But a lot of these videos, these women are actually doing it when a guy is distracted doing something else, like watching the game.
So what's their response?
Of course, he's going to be like, don't talk to me. I'm watching the game. Leave me alone.
I guarantee that
I'm going to blow you off.
If Erica were to say this in front of her husband, he would ask her. He would care. Because Cole's a good listener.
When he's watching a football game?
Oh, probably not. Not
right.
Especially during a Hawkeyes game. He'd be like, yeah, it's a Hawkeye. See, even that's a response.
So go ahead and try it on me. Like I didn't know. Like go ahead and just say, hey, I saw a bird today. This is
like this just out of the blue. I'm supposed to catch you out of the blue. Hey, I saw a bird today.
Oh, cool.
You're just being a snot on purpose.
What's for dinner?
I'd be like, hey,
No.
it's that hawk.
I don't know if I would ask a follow-up question. It's just a bird. Like, if you saw something that's strange and not normal.
No, but Chris, I did see a bird yesterday in our neighborhood.
Well, what color was it?
It was those big gray ones, those big sandhill cranes. Our neighbor keeps feeding them.
Those are ugly.
I know, and they keep but they're getting closer to the cars now, and they're getting really close to our trash cans.
Okay. So then I guess I would ask a follow-up question.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd pass the test.
Yeah, see, you're there. You're it's weak, but you're there.
So what we're learning, guys, is when your significant other asks you a question, regardless of how simple-minded and dumb and stupid it probably is, like the bird theory, for example, just ask one follow-up question so you can look like a good partner and then be done with it.
Yeah, and if you don't care, then just move on.
But birds are so that's like saying, hey, I saw a human being today.
All right, you know what's stupid?
What?
You know what is absolutely stupid?
I ate lunch today.
When they ask, they're like, if I was the hypotheticals, if I were a worm, would you still love me?
No, I'd feed you to a bird.
See, exactly. That's a good litmus test. Because that's stupid, too. Now ask me the question.
Who wants to associate their partner with a worm?
Chris, if you were a worm, if, you turned into a worm,
that's disgusting.
I would put you in a little worm farm
I would want you
dirt.
I would want you to use me to catch a fish.
Yeah, probably.
Just get rid of me.
How many hearts do they have? 12? I'd rip you up 12 times. Catch 12 fish.
I'm just saying this TikTok trend is really stupid. It's like you can't. There's chicks that are breaking up with their dudes because he doesn't give the right answer. That's stupid.
That's a little rough.
Really?
That's a little rough.
Over a bird.
I think the point is that if he cares about the little things, then he'll care about the big things.
That's actually true. You got a point.
But also, if he can let go of the little things, then he can forgive the big things. So what do you want? We could do this all day.
We probably can.
Psych out.
You're listening to Chris and Chelsea Afternoons on Wild Country 99.